Welcome in. My name's Seattle Witch. I've been a streamer on Twitch for about 5 years now. I do have this YouTube channel that I haven't used a lot, but I've been thinking for a number of years that I'd like to do some ASMR videos. I've been watching ASMR videos to help me sleep and relax since 2009. And I just thought it'd be something that I'd like to explore on my channel, see if people are into it. So this is episode 1, and we're going to play some Subnautica 2. Subnautica 2, obviously, is a sequel to Subnautica 1, and it's very, very similar. It's basically just an extension. They haven't changed much. So it's more story, more of the same. So if you like the first one, I think you'll like this next one. So as I said, welcome in everyone. Let's take a break from the world. Take a deep breath, get comfy, and let's explore somewhere quieter. I like to think of this as a quiet world for noisy days.
StarNav does not recognize the sky. Locating the colony is your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water.
We're going to be playing creative mode. I think it'd be more relaxing if we're not running screaming from things that are trying to eat us. So that means that we do have everything unlocked for us, and we'll be able to do base building and such much easier.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same. The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
All right, well, it seems like we have our first mission. Let's head back to the pod.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned, many of them more than once. This is my purpose: to reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay, credit against your contract debt. Risk code: Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. Downloading colony manifests to your PDA. Contact: K. Wander Wangmo, a young able spacer. Partial voice data retrieved.
Mirror breach got me. Should have brought flares. Stupid.
Do you remember when she stole that fried dough from her brother and offered it to you? Right in front of him. An egregious act of sisterhood. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Be cautious. Seawater viral load increases sharply out west of the life pod.
All right. So, sounds like we have our mission or our quest. It mentioned going west, so that's where we'll go. After we build a base, we'll build a tadpole, which so far
Seawater sampling detects
is
a
our
source of
only
genetic
vehicle.
adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Alright, let's see if I can locate... There it is over there. So we'll start heading that direction. Okay. Let's keep heading towards our objective there. Sometimes I get ahead of myself.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
We just left there. Alright.
Field notes, wander, not ander. Out here for Nahima, learning to be a biologist. I have one spare tank. My reprint site is habitat. Za 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 za. So, the ocean is full of proteovirus, and now we are full of it too. I asked Nahima, is it a disease like...
You have entered a viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead. Use the sonic resonator to expunge bloom cankers and clear the infection.
Bloom cankers.
Positive results.
Sounds
Viral
nasty.
replication impaired. Destroy these cankers wherever you find them.
Okay, let's go over here. We're just blowing up the shiny bits.
Successful. The juvenile angel comb is clearing the viral infection. The flow of nutrients into the rock bore below has stopped. Following the infected rock bore structure may lead to an adult angel comb with useful adaptations.
Okay. It's not the right way. There we go. I really like these pink fronds, or whatever you would call them. Feather kelp. I'm not sure if we're going the right way. We're following this purple thing. Oh,
The peak viral bloom is produced by an infected angel comb. It contains useful adaptations, but it must be cleared of virus. One of the juveniles feeding it has been treated. One remains.
okay. Gotta look for more of those little things to blow up, I guess. Let's see up here. Oh, there we go. Looks like we have some wreck to explore as well. Oh, there's another one down here.
Treatment successful. Return to the main viral bloom to assess its state.
All right. Let's go back and see if we got it open. These things aren't much faster than just swimming, if I'm being honest. Alright, we gotta get rid of these again. My goodness, what's happening to this guy? Oh my.
Successful. The viral factory has starved, and the adult angel comb is healing. The angel comb is a proven gene layer. Recommend you insert your hand into its core and take a sample.
Now, if I wasn't playing on creative mode, I would come up here and put my hand in it. And then that would give us pressure tolerance. These are the 4 adaptations that are available at this point of the game. But because we're on creative mode, we already have access to them. All right. What is that? Just some seaweed, I guess. Am I stuck? All right, there's some kind of invisible ceiling there. I wasn't able to go up. I wonder if I can go down. Oh, I see. It was because I was trying to go up this river. It's like an underwater river. All right. Try going down one of these. See how quickly we can move. Fairly quickly. All right, so it is probably time to start heading back. We also need to think about where we might want to put a base. I'm going over here quickly to see if there's anything that I missed. Check out this wreck. So this dive elevator is something that they did not have in the first game. All right, let's go see what's in here. Posters. There's always a number of posters in the game that you can collect and display. Can we open this? No. Oh, okay, so we gotta get this back out. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Is there really nothing else in here? Just a poster. Even though I don't have to scan everything because of creative mode. I like to anyway. There's some dark blue water out there. Get some titanium while we're here.
From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material. The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Oh, that startled me. Oh. Alright, so we can start thinking about where to set up our first base, too. Go over here. These plants are kind of pretty. This might be good. I like this blue and the red. And I believe that there is a power that uses these currents. So that might be good. And we want an area where we have some depth so that we can set up our moon pool. These are really pretty. Maybe we'll do it right over here. Yeah. All right, so first thing, let's set up. Let's kind of get something started here. So I want to put this. Maybe. Judging if I think this is going to be deep enough. Maybe we do it over here. Oh, wow. All right. So if we put one here.
Power connected. All systems online.
Okay. Now let's make it bigger. We'll make this as our main hub. I usually do several kind of medium-sized bases rather than one massive base. With the first Subnautica, as I played the game more and more, I just kept making new bases in the new areas. So far this game, I would say aesthetically it's not as pretty as the first game. However, we only have the starter biomes. So it's not fair to just say it's not as
Welcome aboard.
not as pretty until we know a bit more. Alright, so we can make this our starter room. Okay, so we have interior walls and interior arches. It's awesome. Alright, so let's put... Okay, so interior wall. Let's make a room like right here. That will be like a workroom. Why can't I attach this to this? I'm not sure why this doesn't work. Maybe... Wonder... Can I then put a march between them? No. These are definitely interior walls. Don't know. All right. I wonder why this doesn't work. So this interior door, we put that like this? No. I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe that part doesn't work yet. I love this clock. It says when it's daytime and it shows the sun and it will go around nighttime. All right, so in here we're going to put our facilities. So we need our fabricator. And we need a processor. And a modification station. I think we're going to need a biolab. But I haven't gotten to that part of the story yet, so I'm not quite sure how to do that or what it does. Okay. Let's get the NOAA terminal. This is where we get our quests. Call them quests or missions? Guess it depends on the game, doesn't it? Oh, I also don't know what a bioreactor is. Something to do with power, obviously. All right, and biobed. Need that. I think it goes this way. And all right. I think that's good for now. Out here, we are going to put a lot of storage. All right. So let's do, there's a few ways to do this. I've watched a few people play. There are definitely a few ways to do this. Kind of going the simpler route right now.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
You can get these different wall mounts, and then you can make portable crates and attach them to the wall mounts and make like stacks. For now though, we're just going to go with these. All right, so this has a message for us. Biobed test. Let's do that.
I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the life pod biobed can help. Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed. I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your point of exit to retrieve dropped items. Regular reprinting may help slow down environmental contamination. It's not a long-term solution, but for now, we have to triage.
Find a convenient way to die. All right.
I understand.
So I told it no. Mostly because I'm in...
Another black box. Chap Savan.
I'm in
Head
a
of computational dynamics.
creative mode, so I don't
His
think I
job is
can
to
die.
make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would call weakly supervisable. It means I respond well to human guidance. I can take partial instructions and generate a coherent concept of operations. Chap gave you his PDA passkey so you could play games on his account. I let it slide. His action was against the rules, but in support of the concept. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. All right, so let's clear up some of our signals. All right. Oh, and before we leave, I want to put a beacon on this so I can find it again. I'll get on here. All right, we're gonna call this base 1, just because I know I'll make a bunch. All right, let's head out to next black box. Or someone named Chap. Ooh, you know what? Before we do that, let's make a tadpole. Yeah, let's do that before we go. Then we can go a little bit faster. I can't wait to see what they come up with for additions to the builds. So we want to go out where it's fairly deep. This seems like a good spot. And we'll make this one a little bit bigger as well.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Let's make this a little bit bigger. So let's do... Alright, so we will need to make a vehicle... what was it called? Fabricator. And a tadpole dock. Now, last time I played, I could not get the tadpole dock to work, and it looks like it's still having that problem. Alright, that's fine.
Welcome aboard.
As long as I can make it. Alright, so... going to make the tadpole. And the chassis for the tadpole. And then the storage. But first, let's do this.
Welcome aboard.
Let's move it out of the way here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh. Okay. Oh my. Alright. Make a storage compartment for it.
Welcome aboard.
Now, so I think I need to detach the chassis, if I'm not mistaken, and then drive this into this. Perfect. All right. Now we have a vehicle. So let's go ahead and go investigate. I like those big fish. Should we check this out? I don't think we've been here. If there's anything interesting down here.
Field notes. Under, not, wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. We know the Protea virus infects everything on this planet. And we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is much better than swimming everywhere. Oh, what's this? Let's check this out.
Colony structure located. There may be clues to the location of the main habitat.
The main habitat. Welcome center. Goodness. Let's get our scanner. A dining table. Very nice. I like scanning things even if we don't have to. Another poster. Oh, we have that one. Oh, use.
I'm in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Sleep Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the deep, with you and I aboard. 20,000 hours earlier, a hard line leading to a habitat complex in the north was deliberately cut. Why? And if I am not mistaken, and I never am, this node was killed by an explosion below the structure. More mysteries for the qualified investigator. I've retrieved 2 messages. I think you should review them. I remember Sophie very fondly.
So, should we listen to the personal messages?
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
This world is yours to explore. But it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
And then it says, I've made sure of it. Oh.
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free?
Goodness.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. While less permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
Visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. Okay.
You'll want to visit the biolab.
And suddenly it's dark. Near the entrance. It's down here. Can I get down there?
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, how many signals do we have? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
Oh god. What large is moving nearby? What's happening down there? I hear something. Where are these lights coming from? Nothing in particular. Just lights. Should we see where this takes us? Alright, here we go. Alright. Not a bad way to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so which way are we going? Over here. I get distracted easily. These are very cool looking. Let's go see if there's something interesting over here. Oh, there's a big crab. This must be the big thing they were talking about was moving. So we scan it. Coral crab. So some of those pretty things are actually crabs. is this? Is this something that we can use? Salt. This jellyfish is cool looking. It's getting hot over here. Look at how pretty. Right. Oh, look, he's turning back into just a rock. Interesting. All right. Anything interesting over here? Okay. Things are quite loud. Alright, but that's where we're going. Looks like it might be in here. I'm gonna leave the tadpole out here. Oh, what do we have here? Lots of things to scan in here.
Okay. You comfy?
My mouth is full of holes.
I'm turning on the nitrogen. Deep breath. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger. A little faster. The biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maize field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap, sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded.
Gould Records, day 585. Consultation with chaplain psychiatrist Lucretia Kapoor about the state of the Noah. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello. Would it be appropriate to include Raster and Chap?
Before I ask our computer people to fix Noah, I need to know. What is wrong with it?
With it? Or with you?
What?
Has the Noah failed to perform its
Scandal.
tasks? Or do you feel that it's asking too much of us?
I can't afford to have feelings about anyone's behavior. I'm acting on reports that the Noah is erratic.
Because if you allowed yourself to have feelings, you might disagree with the machine?
This is not why I asked you.
Of course it is. You use the Noah as a source of certainty in the face of terror. If the Noah can become delusional and mistaken, so can you. And it can.
The Noah can become delusional?
It has no fixed model of reality. It can entertain any madness imaginable, and many more you cannot imagine, as long as those delusions help it complete the mission.
So the Noah is insane, but only when it's useful?
Are we any different? Anita has invented an entire belief system to justify the Angel Comb adaptations. Because they are useful.
She's insane too. She's a puppet for the Macefield virus. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You see? You do have feelings.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Alrighty then. That was definitely interesting. Got some silver.
Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics.
We are gonna need lithium and silver later, and crystals. So need to start grabbing some of that stuff. Alright, so let's put some of this stuff in the tadpole. The tadpole has storage. It's one of the best things about it. I was gonna dump all this in it. Alright, and then I can attach two portable lockers. Let's attach another one. Alright, let me take a look and see if there's anywhere else it looks like we could attach one. Or is it just the two? I guess just the two spots. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. So let's head back to the base, which is there. I'm hoping that they'll come out with a print or a sprint option to this game so we can go faster. There's some of that stuff I'm gonna need. Hold on. Gonna get some of this.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So let's grab stuff.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, so we'll put salt in here. And silver in here. titanium, quartz, and miscellaneous. All right. Oh, need to talk to the Noah thing.
Welcome aboard. Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
All right. And it also says look for audio and visual navigation cues when approaching the black box. Okay. To be very exact to pilot this thing. All right, so we are going which way? There we go.
Potential donor found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay.
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening.
We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
Wow. Very dramatic. So that will conclude our episode for
Welcome
tonight.
aboard.
Thanks for spending some time with me tonight. I hope this world was a little quieter than the one we left behind. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next adventure.